going on YouTube? It is All Things Mets, where you get your latest Mets media. Everything you need to know about the Mets on this channel, so definitely leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy Mets content. And yeah, man, definitely today's topic of the day is going to be Josh Hader, and he is going to be a free agent after the 2023 season. So going into 2024, the Mets need a closer. You know, they needed a closer last season, and they got Edwin Diaz, back. And now next season, Edwin Diaz is going to be back. He's going to be healthy. We don't know exactly what Edwin Diaz is going to be after that horrible injury. But Josh Hader is a guy that is one of the best closers in all of baseball. And imagine if the Mets were able to sign a Josh Hader to the bullpen and solidify that amazing all-star bullpen within Josh Hader as the setup man and Edwin Diaz as the closer, or Edwin Diaz as the setup man and Josh Hader as the closer. They can go any way they want about it. But when you think about star power and you think about closers, you think about Josh Hader, because he is a 5-time All-Star, a 3-time Trevor Hoffman, Pitcher of the Year winner. Definitely, listen, Josh Hader is very, very talented. He has a really good fastball, has a nasty, nasty slider. He is one of the best closers of all time, to be honest. And, the Padres, are they going to sign Josh Hader back? I don't know exactly. Are the Mets going to go for him? I definitely think they should. A big market team like the Mets, definitely should go for, a guy like Josh Hader, because this is like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A Josh Hader in a free agent class, this is a big, big thing, and not a lot of people are talking about it. But I think definitely the Mets should go right after Josh Hader. They should be, talking to him after the season is over. Definitely talk to Josh Hader. Try to, get in touch with Josh Hader and see if you can come to a deal with a guy like Josh Hader, because that will make the bullpen really, really great. And the bullpen, guys, the bullpen is very, very important. Because, obviously we've seen the postseason so far, and we see the important pieces that there's needed. And definitely the bullpen is important. You need a closer. You need guys that can, be a setup man. You need guys that can hold down the fort. So I think, with Edwin Diaz coming back next season and getting a guy like Josh Hader would be the cherry on top of a really good bullpen. Yes, they got some other pieces to add with the bullpen. They can still add some other pieces, but getting a guy like Josh Hader, that would really make this bullpen one of the best bullpens in all of baseball. Imagine that 8-9 punch, that Josh Hader as the setup man and Edwin Diaz as the closer. Imagine that. That would be a super bullpen, and that is something that the Mets have the ability to do, being a big market, one of the best, have the richest owner in all of baseball. They definitely can do something like that. Now, will Josh Hader want to come to the New York market? I don't really know exactly, but I'll tell you this, man. Josh Hader is very, very talented. Like I said, comes with that fastball, comes with that slider, and I think the Mets should be interested in Josh Hader. Now, I'm sure there's going to be other free agents that they're interested in, and they're probably going to have other commitments definitely in the season. But I think one of the biggest shocks would be, imagine if the Mets were to, out of nowhere, go for Josh Hader and get him to sign with New York and bringing him from San Diego to New York. That would be a big, 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 big sign for the New York Mets. And, the New York Mets have the money. It's not like they don't have the money. But will Josh Hader want to come to New York? I don't know that exactly, but I think, man, if the Mets have any chance of getting a super bullpen, an all-star bullpen with Edwin Diaz and Josh Hader, you got to go for it. And especially because he's going to be a free agent after this season, and he's only 29 years old. I don't know exactly what type of contract that he want. He would probably want a 6, 7 year, 8-year contract. Is it going to be pricey? Is it going to be a lot of years? Probably. But I'll tell you this, man. Like I said, if the Mets were able to get Josh Hader, Just imagine. That would be a super, super bullpen, and it would be a great thing for the New York Mets. And like I said, the bullpen is very, 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 very important. You know, it's so important. It's so important because if you have a lead, 3-1, and you have a guy like Josh Hader coming in the 8th inning, solidifies your bullpen and definitely takes pressure off some other guys and takes pressure off Edwin Diaz having to come in, in the 8th inning and the 9th inning as well. And getting a guy like Josh Hader, it will be a big move. And I think the Mets should definitely go for it. And if they don't go for it and the Padres sign him, to an extension or, after the season is done, then they do that. But I'll tell you this, like I said, you got to go for Josh Hader. You got to go for a guy like Josh Hader. Just imagine, Mets fans, just imagine what he could be with Edwin Diaz, man. It would be one of the best bullpens I've ever seen in my life, and I'm sure a lot of people have seen in their lives. So definitely, that's going to be the video. It's going to be a little quick video just about Josh Hader. And I think that really the Mets should go for Josh Hader. And yeah, that's really it. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that the Mets should go for Josh Hader? Do you think that the Mets should, maybe not go for Josh Hader and focus on Yamamoto or focus on some other pieces in the offseason? You can go a lot of ways about it, but I think Dave Stearns should definitely go right after Josh Hader. And, you got the relationship, with Josh Hader and Dave Stearns, because Josh Hader was a Milwaukee Brewer. So why not explore that relationship? And maybe he would want to come to New York because of that relationship with Josh Hader. I don't know, man, but that's going to be the video. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much. And this is All Things Mets, where you get your latest Mets media. Everything you know about the Mets on the channel. So definitely, I love you guys so much. I love GM for life, and I'm out of here.